What's going on, Exploders? Today we're going to take a look at a product that promises to change the way Airsoft is played, bringing realism and a lot of complexity in electronics to the Airsoft AEG. So let's take a look at it and I'll let you know what I think about it. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the AAF M4. AAF stands for American Airsoft Factory, and as you noticed, American's in the name. That's for a good reason. This gun is built by a company located in Utah, USA. Everything that could possibly be made in America is made in America, including the barrels, which I actually have a relationship with the guys. So I asked them, why are you making your own barrels? Because I believe it uses a standard AEG barrel, and the only reason was to make everything in America. And since most of the stuff is in Asia, that's one of the components they had to build from scratch. The rails are made by another company in America here. It uses Magpul furniture. The bodies are all CNC'd in-house, I believe. So American is not just part of the name in the AAF, it's also a big drive for how everything's assembled and how decisions are made. So if you're thinking, oh great, another M4 that's made in America, big deal, I could get 1 million of them from overseas. That is not the only reason this gun is different and has something new to offer. Looking at it from the exterior, it looks like 1 million M4s that you've seen. It does have a nice key mount front end, I believe an actual Magpul stock, and I believe the body is CNC'd because it is proprietary. Along with the replica, you also get a couple of accessories. You get a hop-up adjustment tool, which adjusts through the ejection port here, much like a lot of GBBs you've seen out there. You do get a mid-cap magazine. It's a Valken brand magazine, a manual written in good English, and you do get a LiPo battery connected to Dean's. This gun does have a Dean's connection on the end. Now, this actually ships with the gun. Now, I thought maybe because the gun was provided to me by the guys at AF, maybe I thought they made an exception and threw in the battery for me. And I grilled them about it. I'm like, most companies can't ship LiPos. They seem to have figured it out, so if you do purchase this, you will get a LiPo battery, which is nice. Now, speaking of purchasing, this gun is not cheap. It's in the mid thousands, so somewhere between $1,300 to $1,600, I believe. Check out their website if you want more information. And they do have a bare bones version, which is just the receiver, buffer tube, and barrel. And then you could put your own forend, your own stock. So if you want to build a gun, they have a really good platform for it. I like that idea because oftentimes you'll buy a gun and it has whatever front end, back end, and you instantly change it and then you just have a bunch of scrap parts laying around. Now, enough talking about the exterior and the accessories. It's nothing groundbreaking here. What's important is what's inside. And this gun is designed to function realistically. It's sort of doing the thing that some other company might be doing. And it's combining blowback, weapon manipulation, and the efficiency of an AEG all into one. As you see here, this is not a bolt cover like most AEGs have. This is an actual bolt. And as you saw me pull it back, which is not easy because the gun is unplugged right now, it reveals an open space here. Here you have a magazine adapter that fits in between your magwell and the bolt that allows it to accept standard AEG magazines. Now that's another plus. You could use essentially, in theory, any M4 magazines that you own. Now how practical that is, that's another story. I tried a few different magazines. Some I had trouble locking in, including some of the older EPMs. I tried the G&G M120, and then of course the mag it comes with fits in there. But this gun does have a lot of problems. It's early in its development, although it is available for pre-order and for sale. I met with the guys, we went and shot the gun and it worked okay. There was a couple of little hiccups, but we had the actual engineer there. We had the guys from the company, so everyone knew how to troubleshoot the gun, which it's a brand new gun. It shouldn't need troubleshooting right off the line, but we were able to do it. Now, when I went here to do the review, I was actually prepping the gun to use it for this weekend. I just had too many problems, stoppages, jams, and if it did shoot, the BBs were flying all over the place. So, unfortunately, it's still problem riddled. Of course, we've seen this before with another similar platform, and they seem to have ironed out most of their hiccups. So hopefully that's sort of the trajectory we're on for AAF as well. But currently the idea is awesome. Use your regular M4 mags, blowback, recoil, realistic function with bolt stoppage, all that stuff you want, but the reliability is just it just overshadows it right now. It's basically unusable. It's sad. It saddens me to say that because these guys are really good guys. They're trying to do something original, and I wish them all the best. But I gotta give you the honest truth, and right now it's just not working for me. I wish I could field it, because in theory it should shoot far. They're using an R-hop style hop up in there. A lot of good stuff, a lot of potential, but early on it seems like to be a concept gun right now. It shouldn't really be in production the way it functions. Maybe I got a lemon, I don't know. I hope so, but that's where we are right now. So hopefully it gives you an idea of why this gun is cool and why there's a little bit of a buzz around it. But be aware, anytime you have a new system, there's going to be new problems that are unforeseen. And they will get solved, because that's how things work. The first airplane was, it flew whatever, a football field or something. If we all gave up on that, we'd still be walking everywhere. So give it time. I understand throwing $1,500 at something that requires upkeep and upgrades is not very exciting and motivational, but think of it as an early adopter thing here. So if you want to get it on the ground floor, this is available. I'll put the link to the AAF site. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep in touch with these guys. Hopefully we'll get all this ironed out, and this will become a very fieldable gun that's competitive with Polar Stars and your common AEGs out there, but with an added bonus of realism and recoil that makes it more fun and enjoyable. Keep an eye out on the channel. There'll be updates about this gun and hopefully a gameplay in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, and you'll see me on the next one.